Space 1999 is a landmark British science fiction television series that ran for 2 series from 1975 to 1977. At the time of its creation, it was the most expensive television series ever produced in the UK, renowned for its high production values, feature film quality special effects, and ambitious, thought-provoking themes. So here's 10 reasons why you should watch Space 1999 this year. Number 1. A visually arresting spectacle. The production values of Space 1999 were unprecedented for television at the time. The series was the most expensive British production ever made, and it shows in every frame. The special effects, led by the Oscar-winning Brian Johnson, eschewed the colourful, stylised look of shows like Star Trek for a more realistic, hard science aesthetic inspired by 2001: The Space Odyssey. The ships, including the visiting alien craft, were exquisitely detailed physical models, given weight and scale through meticulous methods of photography. Explosions had a violent, pyrotechnic beauty, and the alien planets felt genuinely otherworldly thanks to the creative cinematography and set design. The main mission command center, a sprawling, multi-level set, feels like a genuinely functional nerve center, far removed from the simple bridge designs of its peers in shows like Star Trek or Babylon 5. Number 2. It's a unique and daring premise. The show's core concept is its most audacious and defining feature. On September the 13th, 1999, a catastrophic explosion of nuclear waste stored on the moon's far side acts like a giant rocket engine, blasting the moon out of Earth's orbit and into deep space. This turns the inhabitants of Moonbase Alpha not only into explorers, but into unwilling castaways on a runaway moon. This setup creates a unique narrative engine of constant peril and isolation. They are not on a 5-year mission with a clear destination, they are lost, with dwindling hope of ever returning home. This desperation colours every single decision and interaction, making their journey a week-by-week struggle for survival against the odds.
It's no accident that the moment I lie down to die, this stuff literally appears in front of my nose.
Number 3. The talented lead performances. The series is anchored by the powerful and nuanced performances of its leads. Martin Landau as Commander John Koenig, and Barbara Bain as Dr. Helena Russell. Landau, fresh off his success in Mission Impossible, portrays Koenig not as a swaggering hero, but as a burdened, often emotionally exhausted leader. He is pragmatic and decisive, but the immense weight of his responsibility is visible in every scene.
Koenig, your decision.
We agree.
Meanwhile, Bain's Dr. Russell is the compassionate, scientific heart of the base, acting as its chief medical officer and Koenig's main confidant. Her quiet strength and humanism often temper Koenig's more militant impulses, and their complex, professional relationship provides the emotional core of the series.
And you're saying medically the risk is unacceptable?
The risk is great. The decision, of course, is yours.
Number 4. A distinctive and atmospheric tone. Space 1999 cultivates an atmosphere unlike any other science fiction show. It's often described as a form of cosmic horror, where the universe is not only vast, but also actively strange and hostile. The tone is frequently somber, eerie, and unsettling. The silence of space is used to great effect, creating a palpable sense of isolation. The alien encounters are rarely straightforward. They are often surreal, dreamlike, and psychologically taxing.
Why don't you show yourselves?
We are here.
The show embraces ambiguity, often leaving the true nature of an alien intelligence or cosmic phenomenon unexplained, reinforcing the idea that humanity is a mere infant in a vast, ancient, and incomprehensible cosmos. Number 5. A Tale of Two Seasons. Watching Space 1999 is like watching 2 different shows, a fact that has fueled fan debates for decades. Season 1 is the more philosophical, atmospheric and cerebral version of the show. However, following a mixed reception, American producer Fred Freiberger was brought in to retool the show for Season 2. The result is a much faster-paced, action-oriented program. The introspective stories were largely replaced with more traditional Monster of the Week plots. The haunting orchestral score was replaced with a disco-funk theme, and the cast was altered to inject more action and glamour. This dramatic shift makes the series a fascinating case study in television production and audience expectations. Number 6. a glimpse into 1970s sci-fi sensibilities. The series is a perfect time capsule of the mid-1970s. Premiering just 3 years after the first Apollo mission, it captures a moment when humanity had touched the moon but was uncertain about its next steps in space. It reflects post-Watergate anxieties about authority and technology gone awry, i.e. the nuclear waste disaster. The sleek, minimalist production design and iconic unisex uniforms, designed by renowned fashion designer Rudi Gernreich, are pure 1970s futurism. It stands as a bridge between the optimism of the 60s and the more cynical, action-packed sci-fi that would emerge later in the decade with Star Wars.
Tomorrow we'll build a swimming pool. Tomorrow we'll build the new Alpha.
Number 7. The iconic Eagle Transporter. Even those who dislike the series often profess a deep love for the Eagle Transporter. Designed by Brian Johnson, the Eagle is a masterpiece of practical, utilitarian design. It is not an elegant starship, but a believable workhorse. Its modular structure, featuring a command module, a passenger pod, a service module and landing gear, could be reconfigured with different attachments like a winch or a laboratory, making it incredibly versatile. Its design has been hugely influential, setting a standard for realistic spacecraft and inspiring ship designs in everything from Alien to modern video games like Starfield and Elite Dangerous. Number 8. The strong and evolving support cast. Beyond the 2 leads, the ensemble brought Moonbase Alpha to life. In Season 1, the crucial 3rd lead was Professor Victor Bergman, played with gentle wisdom by veteran actor Barry Morse. Bergman was the base's scientific genius and moral compass, a calming voice of reason and humanity who helped the crew make sense of the inexplicable phenomena they encountered.
Now, what do they want from us, really? Information.
Season 2 saw his departure, but introduced the alien metamorph Maya, played by Catherine Schell. As the last survivor of her planet, Maya's integration into the crew provided a rich source of drama and wonder. Her ability to transform into any living creature was a key plot device, and her journey to understand human emotion made her one of the show's most beloved characters. Number 9. An unforgettable and distinctive musical score. The music of Space 1999 is a vital part of its identity. Barry Gray's score for Season 1 is a symphonic masterpiece, blending sweeping, majestic orchestral pieces with eerie, atonal sounds to capture both the beauty and the terror of space in equal measure. The main theme is a grand, operatic piece that perfectly sets the epic tone. For Season 2, Derek Wadsworth was tasked with creating a more upbeat and accessible sound. His main theme is a memorable slice of 70s funk rock, and his episodic scores are faster and more percussive, driving the action. The stark difference between the 2 scores perfectly encapsulates the stylistic shift of the entire series, making the soundtrack a key component of the viewing experience. Number 10. A thought-provoking and often philosophical narrative.
Of course, it's possible that we don't exist.
Especially in its first season, Space 1999 was less concerned with alien battles and more with humanity's confrontation with the sublime and the terrifying. The series functions as an existential odyssey, repeatedly placing the crew in situations that challenge their understanding of life, death, and sanity. Episodes like Black Sun force them to face their own annihilation as they drift towards a black hole, leading to profound questions about fate and sacrifice.
Every star is just a cell in the brain of the universe.
In Guardian of Piri, the crew discovers a seemingly perfect paradise that offers an end to all the struggle, a tempting trap that questions the very nature of what it means to be human. The show often presents the universe as a place of incomprehensible, godlike forces, leaving the crew and the viewer to ponder their place within it. While never a mainstream ratings smash and cancelled after its second season, Space 1999 has maintained a dedicated cult following for decades. It's remembered for its stunning visuals, its daring premise, and its willingness to treat science fiction with a seriousness and philosophical depth.
The giant leap for mankind. It's beginning to look like a stumble in the dark.
Its influence can be seen in later, more modern science fiction series that focus on the psychological toll of deep space and the moral ambiguities of survival. So, let us know, will you be watching Space 1999 this year? Don't forget to leave a comment below and subscribe to the channel for more videos.